Tonight on ABC7 News at 6, police warn drivers about a recent uptick in vehicle break-ins in our area.
Plus, federal firefighters in Maine call for better retirement and health care protections.
And warm and dry conditions are fueling an increased wildfire risk. We'll have those stories and much more as ABC7 News at 6 starts right now.
This is ABC7 News at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. First tonight, as we say hello to warmer temperatures, law enforcement officials are reminding folks to stay vigilant when leaving your vehicle unattended.
That's right. Holden Police Chief Chris Greeley says they've seen an uptick in car break-ins in the last couple of years. Greeley says last year they recorded a total of 59 car burglaries within the Holden community alone. Greeley urges drivers to take proactive measures to avoid someone from entering your car.
The simplest thing is, even in your driveway, to lock your car. Be careful about leaving things that look like they're valuable in plain view. Don't leave your purse, your pocketbook, your wallet. Don't leave the new purchase you just made on the front seat with the car unlocked. Again, you probably know to do this if you're at the Bangor Mall or some store. You know to lock your car, but you need to do the same thing even in your own driveway.
Greeley says if you see anything suspicious, to call your local police department to report any crimes.
Well, Governor Janet Mills has ordered United States and state of Maine flags be lowered to half-staff immediately in honor of the 1 million Americans lost to COVID-19. That includes more than 2,300 Mainers. It's in accordance with a directive from President Joe Biden. Flags are slated to remain at half-staff through Monday.
Eastern Maine Medical Center is celebrating National Hospital Week. Our Brooke Riley shares more about the significance of a blessing of the hand ceremony that was part of their celebrations today.
Nurses have an important job both in the healthcare system and society.
We care for others in a way that is unlike anything else that we ever do. You know, people come into the hospital and it's a very stressful time for patients and families, and it gives us an opportunity to connect with those people and really make an impact on their life.
In recognition of International Nurses Day, Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center hosted a Blessing of the Hand ceremony Thursday.
It's really important to just take a moment and to ground ourselves a little bit, recognize ourselves as nurses and what we do, and recognize all the wonderful things we do just with our touch. And so Blessing of the Hands is an opportunity to do that.
Assistant Nurse Manager Ashley Barker says the ceremony served as a reminder of how important the work they do is.
Anybody that works in healthcare, is a nurse, is a doctor, you do it because you care about people, you have compassion, you have empathy, and no matter what we're faced with or what we have to do, you just go in and you do it because that's why you do it to help others.
After overcoming many obstacles due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Neil says the ceremony was a special moment for the nurses to reflect on their journeys.
Despite its challenges, it's one of the most rewarding things that I think anybody can ever do for themselves and for others. A simple thank you is all we ever need, and it means a lot to people.
In Bangor, Brooke Riley, ABC7 and Fox 22.
Well, for more than 2 decades, federal firefighters have been calling for a change to regulations that would streamline access to disability and retirement benefits. The Federal Retirement Fairness Act recently passed in the House of Representatives. The bill would reverse current guidelines that require federal firefighters to provide documentation to the government directly linking health problems to sites where the disease or illness was contracted. Members of Professional Firefighters of Maine say this complex system prevents them from receiving well-deserved equal benefits compared to their peers working at the state or county level.
Obviously, part of the job is taking care of home life as well, and so now we can rest a little more easier knowing, God forbid, if something were to happen to me, that it would be covered.
It's significant. Our federal firefighters are exposed to the same hazards. They're getting the same illnesses. They're getting sick and they're dying, and they need to be covered.
Federal firefighters are anticipating the bill to get to the president's desk sometime this year.
Dry and warmer temperatures have contributed to a rise in fire danger risk across the state of Maine this week. Forest Ranger Specialist Kent Nelson says there have been a lot of small fires spreading rapidly throughout the state. He says most of those fires have been caused by people who have not fully put out campfires.
We have that feel of summer now, and we want to enjoy ourselves in the evenings and have a small campfire. We really recommend that fire be doused with water and stir the coals 3 times before you consider it out.
Nelson also says some of the fires they've been seeing are from people pulling their cars onto dead grass, which can quickly ignite due to the heat of your vehicle. He says burn permits are not currently being issued across most of the state. The Maine Forest Service asks people wait until after there's a significant rainfall before burning any brush. We've certainly been feeling those warmer temperatures and that dry air out there, really enjoying it for the most part. But of course, so important to remember that that fire danger risk is rising.
You know, when I walk through local parks and, you know, it's on a warm, nice, breezy day, it's a wonderful thing to do. But the wooded areas that surround a lot of parks, you can still see a significant amount of debris, sticks, brush, all of those things that become very easily combustible, even with just a car pulling over, like the specialist said. So it is really important to exercise caution when it's so hot and dry. And with a little bit more on what we'll be seeing over the coming hours, we'll hit pause here and take a first look at our forecast.
Thank you so much, Beth and Peter. And your first weather is brought to you by Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Maine's largest rug cleaning destination for over 70 years. All right, so let's get right into that weather forecast. Look at all of these really warm temperatures in the Midwest, the Northeast. We have some record-breaking heat here in the Midwest and upper Midwest with the 90s all across the area. But they aren't the only ones that are lucky out there with those 80s and 90s, because we have some 80s all across the state out there earlier today from north to south. A little bit cooler closer to the coast as a little bit of a ocean breeze is bringing those cooler ocean water temperatures onshore. But overall, not looking too bad out there. The sun is peeking out, barely any cloud cover out there with those really warm temperatures. But tonight, temperatures will continue to drop into the low 50s. Beth and Peter?
All right, well, that overnight temperature is still feeling pretty warm for what we're used to.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we're used to, you know, negative temperatures.
Yeah, right.
All winter long. So anything above freezing just feels balmy to me.
Exactly. We'll take that happily.
Easy to please. All right. Well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, today the 2022 Maine County Teachers of the Year were announced and honored at the State House.
And the Children's Oral Health Network has secured a grant to launch a first-of-its-kind virtual dental home. We'll explain with those stories and more after this.
If you have advanced non-small cell lung cancer, your first treatment could be a chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works differently. It could mean a chance to live longer. Opdivo plus Yervoy is for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Together, Opdivo plus Yervoy helps your immune system launch a response that fights cancer in 2 different ways. Opdivo plus Yervoy equals a chance for more time together, more family time, more time to remember. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or received chest radiation. Here's to a chance to live longer. Ask your doctor about the combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to all those in our clinical trials.
It's replacement window season in America. Many companies sell vinyl windows. But did you know there is a better solution? Renewal by Andersen's Fibrix composite material won't warp or bow over time like vinyl can. It's no wonder our Fibrix windows are replacing vinyl as the better replacement window. So why not save some money this season with Renewal by Andersen? Act now and schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
For the best boat deals this year, see your favorite brands on the waterfront in Belfast for Hamlin Marine Saltwater Boat Sale. At Hamlin's Marine, we are powered by Yamaha Outboards, and we have more than 20 boat packages on display from Carolina Skiff, Hurricane, Jeanneau, Scout, Sea Chaser, and Weldcraft, including dinghies on display from Achilles and Puffin. Pre-register today for a chance to win $1,000 worth of Helly Hansen apparel. Go to our website for details.
And come see us at the Belfast Saltwater Boat Sale in our new showroom on the Belfast waterfront.
When Northeast Collectibles wants to know the local forecast, they log on to VoxBangor.com. A toy, comic, and gaming store located in the Movie Rocket complex. The store has easy access to connect with other geeks or get you hard-to-find collectibles.
There's one number you need to know. It's called Joe.
Teachers from each county were recognized today for their hard work and the impact they've had on students. Our Dylan Holloway was at the State House to get a little education on the Teacher Awards ceremony.
The 2022 Maine County Teachers of the Year were announced and honored Thursday at the State House.
We select 16 County Teachers of the Year, one of whom will be the 2023 State Teacher of the Year. So they serve from May to May. That is their year of recognition. And then we will narrow the field to 8 semifinalists, and then to 3 finalists, and then 1 selected as the State Teacher of the Year in October.
Dolly Sullivan says hundreds of teachers are nominated for the honor by a member of their school community. She says the 16 teachers will serve as educational ambassadors throughout the year. Governor Janet Mills, the daughter of a teacher, says educators shape thousands of minds each year.
My mother taught an estimated 5,000 people in her career. That's what I figured. And each of you 16 teachers receiving this award have thousands of kids' futures under your belt. And today, as we celebrate the 16 teachers and their commitment to Maine students, taken together, we know they have taught already thousands of students and will teach thousands more.
Penobscot County Teacher of the Year Emily Albee says her students at Hamden Academy drive her to be the best educator she can be.
My students make me a better teacher. I'm there for them, and it's a great privilege to get to show up for them every day. It's a tremendous opportunity and the job that I have to get to work with amazing young people, and it makes me proud to be able to influence them, and that's the real honor.
As she celebrates this honor, Albee left her students with one final message.
Students, we're almost done with the end of school. We got to finish up strong. Your homework's still due tomorrow.
Reporting from the State House in Augusta, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Great to see those teachers getting the recognition. Well, meanwhile, the Children's Oral Health Network of Maine has secured a $650,000 grant to launch a first-of-its-kind virtual dental home. A.J. Douglas talked to oral health leaders to learn more about the new resource and how Mainers can access it.
We know that oral health is a key component of overall health, right? It's very difficult to be healthy if your mouth is not healthy.
Children's Oral Health Network of Maine plans to use grant funds to expand access to dental health care virtually. The organization will partner with dental providers to connect their patients to preventative care opportunities online. VDH coordinator Emily Knight says parents are in need of more flexibility when it comes to accessing care.
I can take paid time off, and I can change my schedule to accommodate that. And that's not the reality for so many Mainers.
Eastport Healthcare, Inc. offers dental services to residents in Washington County despite financial barriers. The facility CEO says virtual preventative care is a great way to supplement dental services, but there's no replacement for in-person care.
It's a great next step and also a safety net for those that don't have any dental home or any information. The best care is an in-person dental home.
She knows that there are only 2 pediatric oral health surgeons statewide and warns that a lack of community resources could be damaging to a child's dental health.
Getting the primary care provider involved, getting the school and the family involved. By the time the child ends up in the emergency room with poor dental health and needs sedation, we've had many missed opportunities to provide the child with good oral health care.
Program leaders have partnered with Head Start locations across the state to begin offering virtual services and plan to expand by August.
This is a really long-term effort, and so we're just at the beginning of it.
Dental providers interested in using VDH can visit mainecohn.org. AJ Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, Down East Horizons volunteers got their hands dirty Thursday morning as they participate in a spring cleanup at Camp Capella.
And in sports, it's been 4 years since Brewer Baseball's last played on its home field. But after months of labor, that's about to change. Well, that story right after the break.
Jamar Construction Products in Bangor continues to grow to meet our customers' needs, supplying products for site work contractors, concrete contractors, and survey and safety supplies. We are proud to be the local dealer for Hilti, Valley Blades, U.S. Fabrics, and Euclid Chemical, plus so much more. Stop by and see us at 1270 Hammond Street or give us a call at 907-4491. If you dig it, pour it, plow it, fasten it, lay it, or lift it, Jamar Construction Products can help you.
Why do thousands of customers take the drive to Newport for all their shoes? Because Comfort Shoes and More has the styles you want, and they also have trained podorthists on staff to help you with all your footwear and arch support issues. We provide free foot evaluations by people who care about fitting you with the most comfortable shoes you will ever own. We have shoes in stock up to 6C and size 17, from safety shoes and boots, running, walking, casual or dress. We have it all at Comfort Shoes and More, 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport, across from Irving.
Hey, it's Eric from Green Bear 420. We've been in business since 2010 and going strong, so stop in and check us out. We specialize in glass art by over 100 local artists and even have live glass blowing. Plus, we carry incense, novelties, t-shirts, and hard-to-find items. We have tons of local products for the tie-dye wearing person in your circle of friends. Come see us at 531 Moosehead Trail in Newport. And remember, Green Bear 420, it's not just a store, it's a lifestyle.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
There's no reason to be overwhelmed.
No.
We can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
And I walked right into U.S. Cellular and I said I want to choose any phone in here for free.
What'd he say?
He said, sure. Really nice guy. I had my pick of any phone from any brand, free, even the newest ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got the big screen?
Yeah.
Big storage?
Yeah.
Fits in your pocket?
Fits in my pocket. You know, it's a big phone, and that's what I wanted, and I got what I wanted.
At U.S. Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Put a little more cash in your bag. Save money with half-off deals at foxbangor.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's been quite a while since Brewer Baseball last played at the friendly confines of Hedrick Field, but that's all about to change. Tyler Cruz has the story.
It's definitely better to be at our school on our own field.
It's been a long time coming, but Brewer baseball fans are going to get to watch their Witches play in Brewer for the first time since 2018.
I mean, it'd be almost like a welcoming thing for us.
I have not played on it for a high school game. No, none of us have. It'll be pretty sweet to be able to get down there and play.
Hedrick Field began reconstruction for drainage issues 4 years ago, and since then, the Witches have had to call a few other surrounding stadiums their home.
Everything had been at Mansfield, it had been at University of Maine or Hudson, and this year we've been strictly at Mansfield.
If you're Brewer, Bangor isn't really the team you want to share a diamond with.
No, it's not.
That's what we don't like about it, is having to share a field with our rivals. That's why it's just so nice to have our own.
We get along as far as that goes, but we'd love to have our own field.
It also makes the trip to practice at the end of the day a whole lot easier.
Our school is kind of a mess when we get out in the day, and we have practice here at 2:30, so we all have to get over here, get ready, and be ready to go.
Not too long ago, the Diamond needed a whole new infield and mound. They also just put in new lights last fall and had the dugouts re-roofed. And quite a few companies in Brewer helped with the renovations.
It's huge. Anytime you can get people to give back to the school they went to, their children go to, it's just great. And we just appreciate everything that we have got from them, and our kids are very appreciative.
And doing the labor has been Coach Corey and his staff, working each day to get Hedrick Field game ready.
Every day they're out there, they put a lot of money, a lot of effort in there, so it's awesome, really.
Well, they've still got a couple more things to do this weekend, but if the weather holds, they'll be painting the lines and welcoming their rivals from across the river for some Monday night baseball.
When you see people and you're at your own home and the kids can draw off that and get energy from that, and you know that we are finally home.
All right, thank you, Tyler. So hopefully the rain kind of holds off over the weekend so it can dry out a little bit more. They're expecting to play on Monday, but we'll see what happens. And what a way to start if they do against Bangor. Basically, their roommates, I guess you could say, for the past couple of years, now finally welcoming back to Brewer. All right, let's go to boxing now. 7 months after falling to Steven Torres on the undercard of Pacquiao versus Ugas, Fairfield's Justin Rolfe bounced back with his 7th pro win, and he'll look for number 8 on Friday. Rolfe is set to fight Sonny Conto on the main card of Excite Fight Night down in Philadelphia. Conto is ranked 22nd in the country, and there he is right now. That is Rolfe trying to train here as he's looking for his 9th career win. He's facing a guy with a 9-0 record. The two were supposed to fight a few years back, but things fell through, and since then, tensions have only grown.
There was some stuff that got said online between, not myself, but between our camps, between his father and my coach, and there's been some build-up to this fight. We like to say he's kind of the gatekeeper. He's that guy, if I beat someone with his stature, with his reputation, the possibilities are really endless.
Rolfe is, of course, a pro fighter and has been since 2018, but compared to some of his sponsored opponents, there are less resources for training and travel. So this year, Rolfe accepted a full-time job with New Balance, and while balancing the schedules have been a little hectic, it's actually helped him focus more on boxing.
A lot of it's about the mindset. So if you're worried about a lot of other things like bills and things like that, it's hard to train properly, So now I'm in a good mindset, a better mindset, I should say. I've always been in a good mindset, but, all I'm thinking about now is going out there and making a statement.
All right, so best of luck. I appreciate Rolfe calling in from the Logan Airport Delta Terminal. We like that. All right, that's sports. Here's Conrad Sapinski with your full 5-day forecast. Conrad?
Thank you so much, Dave. And your main weather is brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales in Hancock. Stop in and see Tony and Nicole, where every vehicle comes with a complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Come by your vehicle the Fairway. It's more than just a tagline. It's the way they do business. All right, and really warm temperatures out there today. Really enjoyable weather with the yellows and the oranges showing up all across the radar here, with 80s from north to south, a little bit cooler closer to the coast as they're having a little bit of an ocean breeze. But overall, we are all in the really warm air, above average all across the Northeast, the Midwest, and even upper Midwest with some record-breaking heat. 90-degree weather out there. So yeah, really warm temperatures are back as a ridge is pretty much situating across most of the United States, keeping all those warmer temperatures in the Midwest and in the Northeast. But winds not looking too bad out there right now. There is a little bit of a gust closer to the coast by Bar Harbor, and that is bringing those cooler temperatures on shore. But overall, we're not looking too bad, and winds will continue to stay pretty calm until tomorrow afternoon. When they start to pick up just a little bit, we might see gusts coming close to even 30 miles per hour in most locations. So more of a windier day out there tomorrow, but overall not looking too bad out there. Look at this radar picture right now. Barely any cloud cover all across the state. So really looking nice out there with those warm temperatures, the sun peeking out, So hopefully you guys are out and about enjoying that weather, getting a nice tan, because that weather will continue to stick around with the sun peeking out and those warmer temperatures out there in the 80s and barely any cloud cover all across the Northeast. This low is still situating offshore, bringing just a little bit of rain in North and South Carolina, but overall we are clear up here in the Northeast, and we will continue to stay clear with the sun peeking out and warmer temperatures. But tonight we will have some partly cloudy skies, temperatures dropping into the upper 40s to low 50s out there. So another good night out there. Tomorrow, once again, a beautiful day out there with temperatures in the upper 70s with the partly cloudy skies, but the wind will be picking up just a little bit more than what we experienced today. But our 5-day outlook does show even warmer temperatures back by Saturday, where we might even break a record temperature for a record high on Saturday. Then we start to cool off back into the 70s with more rain back in the forecast by Sunday. Beth and Peter?
Saturday's going to be a steamer, that is for sure.
It really is. If you haven't broken out your AC units now, you might want to think about doing so.
That is some good advice right there. All right, well, there's still more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Shop Jordan's Furniture now, and it could all be free. Visit Jordans.com.
So you want a great deal on Michelin tires. Now you can visit VIPauto.com to find the right Michelin tire for you and at the lowest price. We guarantee it. Better yet, live chat with one of our certified automotive professionals, here to help you with any questions. We can even schedule your appointment for you. For whatever you drive, Michelin has a tire for you. And for the best price on Michelin tires, turn to VIP.
When it gets cold out, it's nice to get the family to all pile in for adventure. And it's nice to get where you're going with confidence and comfort and more than a little style. Because adventure takes commitment. And commitment is a Varney value. And one you'll find at Varney Chevrolet, Somerset Avenue, Pittsfield. VarneyChevrolet.com.
Grilling season is upon us, and whether it's your first grill or a replacement, Dunnett Appliance and Mattress knows there is one grill that stands above the rest: Weber. Meticulous detail goes into the design of every Weber grill, making it a grill that will outperform and outlast any grill you've owned. Right now, purchase any Weber grill, $4.99 or higher, and your first cookout is on us. Weber's legendary cooking system and a bonus WVII bean gift certificate now at Dunnett Appliance and Mattress, Penobscot Plaza, Bangor.
No one told us to get up and go. That's just our rhythm. And when the heart throws that rhythm off, Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center will get it back to a healthier beat through minimally invasive procedures for heart disease with no need for open chest surgery. So you can get back to your rhythm of life.
Scudic & Bloom, a full-service, custom-designed florist, Main Street in Winter Harbor.
We can deliver one-of-a-kind, full-color flower arrangements
by custom floral designer me, Pam.
Delivering to Ellsworth and surrounding areas for any occasion.
Please visit ScudicandBloom.com or call 844-SCUDIC.
Tonight, the new COVID subvariant spreading quickly. What we're learning about this phase of the pandemic. Plus, how long will the high prices last? More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most-watched program on all of television.
Finally tonight, Down East Horizons volunteers got their hands dirty Thursday morning as they participated in a spring cleanup at Camp Capella in Dedham. Our Sierra Jordan was there.
Summer is just around the corner, and volunteers from Down East Horizons are gearing up to help Camp Capella prepare for the summer season.
It's awesome! Oh my gosh!
Jonathan Morrison was among 75 others who made up the cleanup crew at Camp Capella Thursday morning.
It's so much fun to give back to the community.
Camp Capella, located on Phillips Lake in Denham, provides resources and recreation for those with disabilities.
So without this kind of generosity, we would not be able to have camp. Down East Horizons chooses us. They come every single year and rent camp for 2 weeks. So, I mean, it's really important to them to make sure that camp's here. And then we have such a great time. I mean, everybody's out, and it's the most gorgeous day today. Can you even imagine?
From raking the beach to installing boat docks on Phillips Lake, Down East Horizons Director Anthony Zombrano says volunteers are acquiring life skills and more.
They're helping us put these docks in, which are quite complicated. They're following directions. They're learning ADA skills that we need to tidy up, to clean up, to take care of stuff, because we all have to do that. So, and they're teamwork. You know, they're working together as a team.
Aaron Adams has been a camper for 18 years. He says participating in the Camp Capella Spring Cleanup means so much more than just doing chores around the yard.
It means so much to a lot of people. It's fun, gets out, support the community, get out there and help best you can.
The opening day for the summer camp is on June 19th.
Just doing what needs to be done and conquering Mother Nature's elements.
In Denham, I'm Sierra Jordan reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Well, they couldn't have had better weather for it, so there you go.
Yeah, what a great way to get involved, and glad to see them enjoying the beautiful day we had in store.
Hard not to. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for us from everyone here at ABC 7 News. Have a great rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.